By Toyota of Cedar Park, Adele Golf, Thundercloud Subs, Austin's go-to team realty, Alzer's Barbecue, ASI Protection Services, and Academy Sports and Outdoors. And now, calling the shots for today's game, here's the voice of the Timberwolves, Brad Cone.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Diamond at Leander, just barely inside Leander, Texas. The houses in the distance are actually in Cedar Park. This is Timberwolf Baseball tonight, the live worldwide broadcast of Cedar Park Baseball on the Vype Network. I'm Brad Cone via the T. Josh Cargile is our QA tonight. This is game 21 of the season, our 9th broadcast, and the second district game. Tonight the team faces a former arch rival, the Leander Lions. They come in at a solid 8-8 overall, and they won their district opener last night in what has to be considered an upset, 7-6 over one of the top teams in the area, the Rouse Raiders, also of Leander. The Lions have to be feeling really good after that important win. Cedar Park is kind of sort of in a different mindset after bombing Marble Falls 7-0 and sending 11 hitters to the plate. In the first inning last night at home, the Timberwolves were outscored 9-3 over the rest of the game and hung on by the skin of their fangs with a 10-9 win that they feel shouldn't nearly have been so close. 10 runs should be enough to win any game, but lots of fielding errors, lots of free base runners, and some unbelievably bad luck bounces of the ball turned what should have been maybe a 10-1 route into a 10-9 nail-biter. But the plus, of course, is that even in those circumstances, the T-Wolves found a way to close it out as a win. The other good news, you get to wash that out of your mouth really quickly with a game just 24 hours later. 22 hours later, I guess it is. This game's the 254th broadcast of Timberwolf Baseball on KMAX Sports and the Vype Live Network since we started doing this in 2008, 14 seasons ago. Our sponsors of Cedar Park Baseball this season, ASI Protection Services, Toyota of Cedar Park, Adele Golf, Alzer's Barbecue, Austin Go-To Team Realty, and a new one, Thundercloud Subs. The team is 15-3-2, and of course we throw out the ties in general conversation, just call them 15-3. They've now won 7 straight since getting tattooed by Lake Travis last Tuesday night on the road, and that string of 7 wins includes paying back Lake Travis with a win in the final LISD tournament game to take that tournament. That is the program's longest winning streak since also taking 7 straight from March 9th to March 20th of 2018, 3 years ago. The next big streak to match is 9 straight. The program won from March 2nd to March 15th of 2017. This week, the Timberwolves made their first appearance since 2017 in the state's top 10 at number 8, and that is the program's highest ranking since 2011 when they were ranked 6th at one point. Of course, a high ranking doesn't strike anyone out or get RBIs, and it certainly didn't scare Marble Falls last night. And now we'll pause for the national anthem. National anthem here at the Diamond at Leander. Now here are the scores from last night's District 25 5A opener action. Of course, Cedar Park 10, Marble Falls 9, Liberty Hill 11, Eastview 1, Georgetown over Glenn 14-3. And then, as we mentioned, Leander 7, Rouse 6. And that makes the first standing snapshot look like this. Cedar Park's on top at 1-0 and 15-3. Liberty Hill is 1-0 and 13-5. Georgetown is 1-0 and 11-5. Leander 1-0 and 8-8. Then we have Rouse at 0-1 but 12-3. They'll come back from that. Marble Falls 0-1 and 5-9. Georgetown Eastview 0-1 and 4-9. And Glenn, the Grizzlies, 0-1 and 2-11. There are three other 25 5A district games tonight. Eastview at Glenn, Georgetown at Marble Falls, Rouse at Liberty Hill. Timberwolves going for all-time win number 386 here. 22nd season of varsity play, and it'll be their 157th win on a live KMAC or Vype broadcast. Weather today for Cedar Park and Leander. Right now, sunny and 67. It'll drop to 55 by game's end. Humidity 23%. Wind from the north at 11. That means it's blowing out, which it never does here. Sunset is at 7:42. We'll give you the starting lineups as we get going. Cedar Park visitors, they will lead off with third baseman Cade Haught batting second, playing second. Gunnar Absek batting third at short. Ryder Hernandez batting fourth. DH Julian Swift batting fifth. In left field, Trey Verver batting sixth. First baseman Louis Alonzo batting seventh. Right fielder Cannon McDonald batting eighth. The catcher Josh Bretson batting ninth. Center fielder Darian Sue. Adam Vaughn is on the mound for the Timberwolves. We'll give you the hitting order for Leander when they come to bat in the bottom of the first. But we're about to get underway a little early. My clock shows 6:57. Cade Haught. High and in. Cade comes into the game hitting .451 on the season. Starts out with a 1-0 count. Pitcher's Adam Alexis. Two Adams facing each other on the mound tonight. This is a fastball. Wow, over the inside stripe of the right-handed batter's box, but it was called a strike. 1-1. Absek on deck, Hernandez in the hole. Called strike two with a nice inside curve. Carving back over the plate. 1-2 to Cade Haught. I like playing on back-to-back nights. I wish we could do it 4 or 5 nights a week. Grounder to second. Over to first in time to retire Cade. Andrew Buentillo to Dylan Capers for the out for the Lions. And there's one down, nobody on for Gunnar Absek. Gunnar comes into the game batting .308 on the year. Long since shorn his long locks that he wore flowing out of that football helmet all year. He's looking for Ryder before the game, thinking, I didn't see him. I hope he's okay, as Gunnar fouls it back to the screen. And then I saw him. He's got a buzz cut. I was looking for his hair coming out from under his hat. Haircut's the vogue now. Most of the football guys have kind of cut their blonde hair off. Here's the 0-1 to Gunnar. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Hernandez on deck. Julian Swift in the hole, DHing tonight, as he did last night. Played a little third late in the game. Swing and a miss, and Gunnar's down with a strikeout.
Shortstop number 14, Ryder Hernandez.
And so here's Ryder Hernandez. 2 outs, nobody on for Ryder. Comes into the night hitting .350. .70 plate appearances, 56 official at-bats, 19 hits, 8 singles, 7 doubles, 3 triples, a homer, 20 RBIs, a called strike to Ryder. Scored 18 runs. This one just foul. Third base line, 0-2. Ryder's walked 7 times and only struck out 3. A good contact hitter. 70 trips to plate, only struck out 3 times. That one's fouled. I shouldn't have said that. There's number 4. Foul tipped into the catcher's glove. 3 up, 3 down for the Timberwolves. And we will be right back in just a few moments after this.
Majoris is the host of Timberwolf Night in America on Tuesday nights during the weeks of road games. Brad and Josh will be there live to talk Cedar Park football. Majoris is in the same strip center as Randall's on Cypress Creek Road. They've got specials almost every night, from $4 burgers to $1 off pastas to $7 Mexican night. And on Mondays, kids eat free. Bring the whole crew and have a great time at Majoris. Great appetizers, pasta dishes, seafood, fresh green salads, burgers, pizza, sandwiches, buffalo wings, baby back ribs, stromboli, and more. Food, drinks, and fun at Majoris. Check them out at magstexas.com.
Well, sorry about that. I played a football spot because it's hard to see the dang screen right now. And I thought I was clicking one of our baseball spots. Well, so be it. We'll correct that as things go on. So Timberwolves down in order, a ground out to second and 2 swinging strikeouts. And they're 1, 2, 3 hitting positions. And now Leander comes to plate. They'll lead off with second baseman Andrew Buentello. Right fielder Alex Dunbar batting second. Hitting third, shortstop Noah Ruan. Batting fourth, third baseman Garrett Landry, their football quarterback. Batting fifth, the DH Dyron Dixon. Batting sixth, at first base Dylan Capers. Batting seventh, left fielder Eddie Spear. Batting eighth, catcher Caden Sisson, and batting ninth, center fielder Jamie Williams. So here's Andy Buentello in the bottom of the first. Buentello steps into a lot of noise from the Lions dugout. It's fouled. Here's the 0-1. Inside. Good heat. 1-1. With this camera angle, you should be able to see the plays at first tonight. A little high. Did he go? Nope. I don't think he did either. 2-1 to Buentello. Leander with an upset of Rouse. 12-2 team last night. 7-6. I believe that was at Rouse, too. Slap foul to the right side out of play. 2-2. Be good if Adam Vaughn could get this K right here. Good crowd here for Cedar Park. Maybe a few more people than Leander has here, but they've got a good crowd too. Swing and a miss, and there is that K. Buentello down. One away for right fielder Alex Dunbar. Lefty. Comes up with one out, none on. I should say it better that way. It's hard to believe we're already at the 21st game of the season in our 9th broadcast. Swing and a miss. 0-1 to Dunbar. Both batters have started out 0-1 against Adam Vaughn. 2 of ours did against Adam Alexis. Battle of the Adams tonight on the mound. The 0-1 is a little outside, maybe a little low. 1-1. Shortstop Noah Ruan is on deck. Third baseman Garrett Landry in the hole for the Lions if they get somebody aboard. Here's a pitch from Vaughn. Oh, look at that. Started high and out and just dove right over the middle of the plate. What a beautiful pitch. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that one had some outward motion. 2 strikeouts to start the game, both swinging for Adam Vaughn. So 2 outs, nobody on for the 3-hole hitter, shortstop Noah Ruan. Called strike one. All three batters now started 0-1 against Adam Vaughn. Swing and a miss, strike two. Swung on and slapped foul to the right side. Not foul by much. Still 0-2. There's a ball, 1-2. Another one. 2-2 now to Ruan. This one, chasing it foul, but it's going to go over the dugout on the first base side, the Leander dugout, still 2-2. And this will be pitch number 7 to the shortstop, Noah Ruan. Got started a little bit early, 10 minutes ago at 6:57. Good, we get home 3 minutes earlier than we would have. This one, a fastball sails out, goes from 0-2 to a full count. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Vaughn struck out the first two swinging, so nobody on for Ruan. Need a strike right here. Fouls it off. Ruan stays alive. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Here it comes. Too high, and he walks him. 2-out walk on a full count. First base runner of the game for either team. Garrett Landry, the third baseman, to the plate. 2 outs, runner at first. Pitch way outside. 1-0 to Landry. First guy to not start 0-1 against Adam Vaughn. That one a fastball, but outside. DH Dyron Dixon, 5-hole hitter on deck for Leander. Fastball low and away. Gets away from Brett's. Runner goes to second. 3-0 to Landry. Vaughn started out so nice. 2 straight strikeouts of the 1 and 2 hitters. Full count walk to the 3 hitter and now to the cleanup guy, 3-0. And that takes off the force out at second to end the inning. Got to throw it all the way across the diamond now. Fastball for a called strike 1. Make him earn it, Adam. Go strikes. Ball 4, high and out. 2 straight walks. First and second with 2 outs for the 5-hitter, DH Dyron Dixon. Noah Ruan at second, Garrett Landry at first. Both reached on 2-out walks. The bane of a pitching staff. Free bases. Short conference on the mound. Bretz goes out to talk to Vaughn for a second. Now we're back ready to go with Dyron Dixon. Fastball low and away, 1-0. There's 0-2 on the 3-batter with 2 outs. Things have fallen apart since. 1 strike away from getting out of this. 1-2-3. That one's too high. I think Coach getting a little... Yeah, he's got his walking gait going to the mound right now. Talk with his pitching battery. Actually, he's calling the defense in, too. I get everybody to refocus. For all the ways you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to gear up and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store. Gear up this spring at Academy Sports and Outdoors. They are a network-wide sponsor of Vype.com. Conference is over. 2-0 count to Dyron Dixon. Low and away, 3-0. Since the 0-2 count to Noah Ruin, the count is 11-3. There's a strike. No. Well, they don't give calls to pitchers who are struggling. That was normally a strike. 4-pitch walk to Dixon. We have walked the bases loaded after striking out the first 2 hitters. Here we are in the 6th spot with first baseman Dylan Capers. This is one of the most unusual innings I've ever seen. Adam Vaughn started out so strong, striking out 2 of their best hitters at the top of the order. Since then, he's walked everybody, and the bases are loaded. 2 outs, still no runs in. Boy, do we need a ground ball to Gunner or something. Fastball catches the outside edge, called strike 1. First batter to start 0-1 in a while. First 2 did. They struck out. Maybe that's an omen. Kick and a throw. And it gets past Brett, so run's going to come in. Everything's free tonight. Ruin comes in from third. Landry goes from second to third. Dyron Dixon goes from first to second, and the count's 1-1. Down 1-0. That one misses. Two and 1 to Dylan Capers. Way outside, 3-1. Not sure how long Coach is going to go with this. I see him looking towards the bullpen now. Outside, ball 4. 4 consecutive walks. And that loads the bases again for the 7-hitter, left fielder Eddie Spear. Got to get an out and minimize this damage to 1 run. Fastball called strike 1. Started that way with Capers, then threw 4 straight balls after throwing 4 straight balls to Dyron Dixon. Swung on, lifted. First baseman Alonzo. Underneath it and makes the catch. Damage limited to 1 run, but Leander sends 8 to the plate. They didn't get any hits. 4 walks, 2 strikeouts, a pop out, a pass ball, scored the run. 1-0 Lions, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Adele Golf, Top-tier makers of custom clubs, EAS model putters, wedges, single-length irons. Golf Digest just awarded their EAS putters gold medals in the blade and mallet categories. Adele Golf. Groundbreaking products that shift the thinking of the golf equipment industry. Adele Golf, where you go to get better. Simplify your game. Single link, single swing, your aim, your choice. That's EDELGolf.com.
You know the Alzer family. They've been involved in Cedar Park sports for years, just as Alzer's Barbecue has been involved in Cedar Park cuisine for years. It's one-of-a-kind, authentic Texas barbecue. Brisket, turkey, chicken, lamb, terrific sides and sauces. It's sheer succulence. That's Alzer's Barbecue, next to the Shell Station on 1431, just east of Lakeline. Open Friday through Sunday, every weekend.
Okay, Timberwolves to the plate here. Trailing 1-0 now. They are at 4, 5, and 6 in the order, leading off the DH Julian Swift. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Batting next, left fielder Trey Verver, and then the first baseman Louis Alonso. Swift into the night hitting .500. Almost hit his left hip inside. 1-1. Cedar Park with some prodigious batting averages. Only one guy hitting less than .308 in the starting lineup. Called strike 2. 1-2 to Julian Swift. Oh, and he chased one. Ball gets away from the catcher. Can't find it, and Swift's going to make it to first on the D3K. The most dreaded stat of any pitcher. Strike a guy out, and he ends up at first. Here's Trey Verver. Coming into the night hitting .367. And a D3K qualifies as getting to base for free. You certainly didn't do anything to earn it, didn't put it in play. So he's an 88%er. Swift at first. Fastball low. 1-0 to Trey Verver. Comes into the night hitting .367. Throw to first. Nothing doing. Verver 68 plate appearances, 49 official at-bats, 18 hits, 6 singles, 10 doubles, 2 homers, 20 RBIs. He scored 19 runs. Walked 13 times, struck out 15 times. 13 walks, one of the highest ones on the team. And that pitch misses high and out for 2-0. Fouled back. 2-1 to Trey Verver. I'm dressed better tonight. I brought me a bomber jacket. Long pants this time. Boy, I was fooled by the nice afternoon. I was walking my dog for about an hour through the neighborhood in the ranch at Cypress Creek. Thought that's all I needed last night. I about froze. Fouled up, chased by the first baseman, who makes the catch in foul territory. And Verver is down, one away.
And first base, number 19, Louis Alonso.
Louis Alonso to the plate. First baseman into the night batting .405. 61 plate appearances, 52 official at-bats, 21 hits, 8 singles, 10 doubles, 2 triples, a homer, 14 RBI, scored 14 runs, walked 4 times, struck out 8 times. Another throw to first. That's their second. And we track that because of a national high school statistic that 1 out of every 7 throws to a base by a pitcher is thrown away. Pitch high. That should be a foul ball off of the butt of the bat. 0-1. Hate it when that happens. Another throw to first. That one's a little closer, but not much. That's their third throw. They're going to get to 7 pretty quick, this pace. As soon as the sun sets, and it's just a few minutes away from doing it, you see how long the shadows are out there. I'm putting on my bomber jacket. That one's inside. 1-1 to Louie. This field is oriented almost exactly the same as ours. Every time I come here and sit in here, I think I'm looking southeast, but I'm looking southwest just like we are at ours. Sunset's beyond, off to the right of the right field foul pole, just like our place, and there's another throw to first. That's 4. Still 1-1 to Louis Alonso. When that sun goes down and the lights are already on here, it's going to start getting cold. Glad I brought that big bomber jacket. That one's low, 2-1. My fingers froze last night, but I realized I didn't really have any gloves that I could do detailed writing work and key punching with. I got gloves for snow. So my fingers are still going to bite it tonight. There's a called strike, 2-2 to Alonso. Cannon McDonald's on deck. Knocked a 3-run homer about where that Texas flag is out there on our field last night, though. Fastball low and away. Full count now to Louie. McDonald, Bretz, and Sue are 7, 8, 9 due up next if we can keep this going. Swift at first, paying a lot of attention to him. Here's Adam Alexis. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Walked him. So that pushes Swift to second. Louie is aboard with the walk at first.
Right fielder, number 6, Cannon McDonald.
They announced him as the left fielder. He's the right fielder. Batting .447. Cannon the arm, Cannon the bat. Depends on what game you're watching. 49 plate appearances, 38 official at-bats, 17 hits, 11 of them singles, 3 doubles, 2 triples, and a homer. 12 RBIs, called strike 1 to Cannon, 0-1. Cannon's walked 4 times and only struck out 6 times. Hit by pitch 4, that's one of the highest on the team. Scored 9 runs, 12 RBIs. Called strike 2. 1 out, runners at first and second. Runner at first is the go-ahead run. Swing and a miss on something off speed. Cannon is down on strikes, 2 away.
Number 23, the catcher, Josh Brett.
Here's Josh Bretz into the night hitting .250. Shares catching duties with Louis Alonso, so doesn't have as many plate appearances, 38. 32 official at-bats, 8 hits, 5 singles, 3 doubles, 4 RBIs, scored a run, been hit once. Walked 5 times, struck out 8 times. This one fouled back to the screen, 0-1 to Josh Bretz. The pitch, ooh, a nice, oh man, I would have called that a strike myself. Thank you, though. 1-1. Oh, sorry, I hadn't turned up the crowd mic after that last break. Try to get some more of the pop of the glove and the ping of the bat for you here. Sound of jet engines in the background. There's a strike, 1-2. Need Josh to put this in play through the infield. Something over the second baseman's head might score Swift from second. And that one's outside. 2-2 to Josh. Darian Sue is on deck. Fouled, right side, still 2-2. On the ground, back through the box. Second baseman can't get it. Everybody's safe. He dove and knocked it down. Diving play to even get a glove. I'm going to call that an infield single for Bretz. Pushes Alonzo to second, Swift to third. Bottom of the order with Darian Sue. Anything but your standard number 9 hitter. Sue is hitting .553 coming into this game. 47 at-bats, 26 hits, 20 of them singles, 4 doubles, 2 triples, 12 RBIs, scored 12 runs. Has not walked at all and has only struck out once. The guy puts it in play. This one's low and in the dirt. 1-0 to Sue. Bases juiced with 2 outs. Similar situation what we faced against the Lions in the bottom of the first. But we trail 1-0. That one gets through the catcher, but not really through him. He just loses track of it for a moment around his feet. Nobody goes anywhere. Here's a 2-0 to Sue. Chopper at third, grabs it and touches the base. Timberwolves leave them loaded. Still trailing 1-0 through 1.5. We'll be back in just a moment.
Austin Go-To Team Realty. If you're thinking about selling your home, now's the time. Contact Greg Oleski for a free market analysis of your home's value and take advantage of this seller's market. Whether you're buying or selling, Greg's your go-to agent for all your real estate needs. Contact him at 512-779-3767 or Greg O at AustinRealEstateExperts.com. That's Austin Go-To Team Realty.
Welcome back to the action. Brad Cohn here for you, the T on the Vype Live Network. Bringing you all the stuff from the Diamond at Leander. Cedar Park left the bases loaded in the top of the second and still trail the Lions of Leander 1-0. So now we go to the bottom of the second. Lions back to the plate, try to expand on their 1-0 lead. They are at 8-9-1 in their order, leading off the catcher, Caden Sisson, followed by the center fielder, Jamie Williams, and then back to the top of the order with second baseman, Andrew Buntello. Sun is now behind a building over there. Hadn't really set on the field. You can see it there, but shade has hit us. So I'm about to put my bomber jacket on. Ooh, high and in, a little bit of chin music, a shaver. Get rid of some whiskers there. 1-0 to Caden Sisson. Taking a throw from Adam Vaughn on the ground through the hole between third and short into left field. First hit of the game for either team. No hitter is done. Center fielder Jamie Williams. Here at the bottom of the order for the Leander Lions, facing Adam Vaughn. Adam threw 34 pitches in the first inning. 15 strikes, 19 balls, gave up a run, 4 walks. Had 2 strikeouts. Shows bunt, but it's high. 1-0 to Williams. It's the signals from the third base coach, his manager up the line. Vaughn now from the stretch with the runner at first. Shows bunt. Vaughn off the mound to first in time, but the sacrifice is successful. Moving Sisson to second. The sacrifice bunt was 1-3 on the out if you're scoring at home. Top of the order with second baseman Andrew Buntello, struck out swinging the first time up. Look at second. Fastball outside. 1-0 to Andrew Buntello. Alex Dunbar's on deck, and then Noah Ruin if they keep it going. There is one out. Popped. Shallow right. On comes Cannon McDonald. Makes the catch way too close for any advancement from second. And they're 2 down. Alex Dunbar, the right fielder. Left-handed hitter, only one in their lineup. Struck out swinging on a 1-2 pitch in the first. Inside and high with a fastball, 1-0. Apologize again, just like last weekend in tournament play, the 2 games that we had here. The only place we can set up is right behind that black nylon net, and I know that's a little bit of a hindrance to good viewing through the camera. This one's in the air foul. Cade Haught chasing it. Almost made an over-the-shoulder catch on the run, but not quite able to put it away. That would have been terrific. Need this third out before any damage is done. Two one now to Dunbar. Good pitch, foul out of play over towards the concession stand, 2-2. Vaughn now 1 strike away from getting out of this one. Thirty-four pitches thrown in the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will only be the 11th of this inning, and it could be an out. Could be the third out. On the ground. Shortstop. Backhands it. Plenty of time. Over to Louis Alonso. Gets him. Dunbar is down on the 6-3, and the Lions are down. Scoreless in the bottom of the second. They still lead 1-0. We'll be right back.
Here's what they believe at Toyota of Cedar Park. They believe in fostering relationships that are built on trust and integrity. They believe their team deserves to work in a supportive, competitive, family environment. They believe in respecting your time and intelligence, and that's why they offer an express purchase and express service. Lastly, they believe in sharing their passion with you. They're just south of New Hope Road on the southbound side of 183A. Find them online at toyotaofcedarpark.com.
Going and tie this one up. Now, one of the things you're going to notice in the broadcast this year is since they don't let me have a producer, I have to do all the technical work too. Changing the scoreboard, running and stopping the commercials, and collecting the commercials and setting up. And all that stuff is usually done by somebody else. I got to do that myself now. And I can't do that and talk intelligently about the game. So be more dead spots in the voice this year than you're used to. If somebody would like to come sit with me and do those jobs, they're easy. They just take time away and attention away from narrating the game. I could teach them to you. We'll get great seats. Cedar Park now. Top of the third. Top of the order with Cade Haught, Gunnar Absek, Ryder Hernandez. First one's in the dirt to Cade, who bounced out to second first time up, 1-0. Chop foul in the plate area, 1-1. Another foul. 1-2 the count now to Haught. Bounced out to second first time up. Came into the night hitting .451. Hit well last night. Fastball way outside, 2-2. On the ground, second baseman over to his left, boots it. He is not there in time. I got to give that an error. I think if he fields it cleanly, probably throws Cade Haught out, even with Cade's speed. So I'll give that an E4. Coach, of course, can change that if he'd like to. And the official stats. Yeah, they're calling it an E on the scoreboard here, too. Sends second baseman Gunnar Absek to the plate, into the night hitting .308. Struck out swinging on an 0-2 pitch first time up. Gunnar struggling this week. Had 3 strikeouts last night in the win over Marble Falls. Not the only guy that didn't have a hit in that game for Cedar Park. And that's the 5th throw over to first, by the way, by Adam Alexis. First pitch to Gunnar. No, they're going to throw over there a 6th time. 1 out of every 7 is thrown away in American high school baseball, so that's where they are right now. Gunnar's still waiting his first pitch. There it is, fouled back to the screen, got a little piece of it, 0-1. Another throw, the 7th one, and it was really low. A guy had to scoop it. Gunnar's only struck out 10 times this year coming into tonight, 11 now. 4 of them have been last night and tonight. Runner's on his way, pitch is low, and the catcher can't scoop it. Cade Haught gets to second. 1-1 to Gunnar. Field now, as you can see, all in shadow. Tall balls will still kind of go through the sunlight just for a moment. Fastball, way inside and called a strike. Once again, over the white stripe that's almost disappeared. That's the inside edge of the right-handed batter's box. That's not a strike. But officially it is. Fastball fouled out of play right side. Still 1-2 to Gunnar. Hernandez on deck, Swift in the hole. Cedar Park's had 4 base runners. 3 of them have reached scoring position, but none of them have been plated. Alexis kicks Haught back to the bag at 2. 1-2 to Gunnar Absek. Inside, in the ground, and Haught will get to third easily. 2-2 to Gunnar. Gunner's such a great base runner. Got to find a way to get him on base. Baseball's kind of like that. Even good hitters like Gunnar. I mean, he's hitting .308. Having trouble getting the bat on the ball last night and tonight. Go through strings like that. I certainly did. Fouled. Getting more pieces of it. Still 2-2 to Gunnar. Cade Haught just a 30-yard dash away from tying this one up. Ooh, high and almost through his ears. Good reflexes there. Full count to Absek. There's a good shot. It's going to come down in the gap in center. Actually cut off by center, but easily coming home is Cade Haught in his touchdown trot. 1-1. RBI for Gunner. Breaks that strikeout scheme. Ryder Hernandez to the plate now. Comes into the night hitting .350. Another throw over. It's their 8th. Getting away with it. That one low. 1-0 to Ryder. No outs, a run in. Absek at first with the go-ahead run. Some good hitters coming up. Another throw over. The 9th. Already starting to get cold. I can feel it in my fingers. Inside, a high hopper over the third baseman's head into left. Gunner rounds second, but he'll stay there. Eddie Spear gets it back in for the Lions. 2 hits now in the inning, 3 in the game. Absek at second. Hernandez at first for Julian Swift, the DH in the 4 spot. Reached on a drop third strike last time. Oh, it looks like they're going to pinch hit for Swift with Murray Robinson. Robinson, a left-handed hitter. Steps in. Haven't seen him bat much yet this year. Ooh, nice curveball. Bended back down. We can say flied, we can say bended and not bent. Robinson only 11 official at-bats. 2 hits, a single and a double. No walks, struck out once. Fastball outside. 1-1 to Murray. Trey Verver scheduled next. It looks like him in the on deck. Pitch. Fouled, the curveball off to the left. 1-2. Murray, of course, plenty of power if he gets a hold of one. You don't see a lot of defensive linemen playing baseball yet. Hunter Hewitt, Murray Robinson, 2 of our starting 3 on the state championship game team made this team. Chopper back to the mound. In time at first, just like a bunt, as that moves Absek to third and Hernandez to second. On the 1-3, just doesn't get credit for sacrifice on it. Left fielder Trey Verver with 1 out. Runners at second and third. Into the night hitting .367. Fouled out to the first baseman the first time up. Plenty of pop in his bat. Verver's numbers. Call strike 1. How many guys you know who got far more doubles than they have singles? 10 doubles, 6 singles, a pair of homers, leads the team in that category. 20 RBIs and scored 19 times. 13 walks is the highest on the team too. Ooh, that was too high. You call that a strike. You saw that came through the hitting zone at about Trey's larynx. That's not in the strike zone. Bomber jacket I'm wearing, I have been looking for a long time. Finally, a company made it. It's built to the exact specifications that the U.S. Air Force used in 1967 to a T. I've been wanting for years to find one so I could reconstruct the flight jacket my dad wore while flying B-58s from 1964 to 1970. And I found it. It's really warm. 0-2. Fastball high and out, 1-2. A little worried he'd ring him up on that one. Yeah, it's green nylon on the outside. I have an olive drab. The inside is bright orange, being that you could turn it inside out and wear it if you had to bail out. People looking for you in helicopters could find you easier. This one blocked by the catcher, 2-2. I found a place who would make a replica name tag for his rank at the time, Major Ronald Cone. That's on the left breast. The right breast and the two shoulders have specific Air Force patches that I'm going to acquire and put on as well. Don't have them yet. This one lifted, foul territory, but out on the first base side. Still 2-2 to Trey Verver. 1 out, 1 in, tie game. Absek at third, Ryder Hernandez at second. Two pretty shifty runners. Alonso on deck. Cannon McDonald in the hole. Speaking of pilots, Cannon McDonald, a young pilot. Here's the pitch. Fastball fouled away. Still 2-2, and this will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat to Trey Verver. Pull the sleeves over my fingers a little bit, keep them from freezing off like they did last night. In the dirt, full count. A walk would load the bases for Louis Alonso. Last time Louis Alonso was up with runners at second and third scoring position, he had a game-winning RBI deep to the wall in left center. This very field just last week. That came against McNeil. Third win against McNeil this year. Full count pitch. Ball 4. And he's aboard. Second walk of the game issued by Alexis. He's got 3 strikeouts, giving up 3 hits and a run. Here's Louis Alonso, first baseman in the night, hitting .405. Walked and was stranded at second, so officially 0 for 0. A walk here would give us the lead. Low with the fastball. Wow, well below his knees. Umpiring hadn't been as good this year as I've gotten used to the last couple of years. It's been pretty good. This one on the ground. Shortstop comes home with it for the force out, and they get him. Bases remain loaded. Shortstop made the right play. Alonso at first on the fielder's choice. Verver goes to second. Hernandez to third. Absek almost beat that throw home, but he's down on the 6-2 at the plate. 2 outs now. Bases loaded for Cannon the Bat McDonald. Into the night hitting .447. Struck out on 3 pitches first time up back in the second. Oh, got under it. Back goes the second baseman. On comes the right fielder. And they make the catch. Cedar Park, for the second inning in a row, leaves the bases loaded, but at least they scored one of them. Game is tied 1-1. We'll be back in just a minute.
Austin Go-To Team Realty. If you're thinking about selling your home, now's the time. Contact Greg Oleski for a free market analysis of your home's value and take advantage of this seller's market. Whether you're buying or selling, Greg's your go-to agent for all your real estate needs. Contact him at 512-779-3767 or Greg O at AustinRealEstateExperts.com. That's Austin Go-To Team Realty.
The University Interscholastic League would like to thank its corporate sponsors. Without the generous support of these sponsors, many UIL activities would not be possible. The UIL gives special thanks to Balfour, Baylor Scott and White, Dairy Max, Dairy Queen, Ford, Fox Sports Southwest, Gatorade, Hellas Construction, Max Preps, the NFHS Network, Nike, Register My Athlete, Spalding, and Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. These generous corporate sponsors support the UIL in all its activities, music, academics, and athletics. The UIL appreciates these sponsors and their participation in all that the UIL does in Texas extracurricular activities. On behalf of the UIL and its corporate sponsors, thank you for supporting UIL activities in your community and enjoy the game.
Back to the action now. Here at the Diamond at Leander, bottom of the third, 3-4-5 due for the Lions. This is shortstop Noah Ruin, who walked and scored first time up. This one fouled back over our heads, 0-1. Called strike. 1-1. I said 1-1. It's 0-2, of course. Now it's 1-2. Garrett Landry, third baseman, due up next, and then Dylan Dixon. All three of these guys who were scheduled to hit this inning walked in the first. Adam wants to change baseballs. Nothing doing there. 2-2 to Ruin. It's a full count pitch that walked him. It's a 9-pitch at-bat. Several, 3 strike 2 foul balls last time. Scoreboard powered off. I saw it happen here last time when we were here between games. Full count pitches in the dirt. Ruin walks. Second time. And now he's an 88%er because he walks to lead off an inning. Not good. Garrett Landry, the third baseman, he walked on a 3-1 pitch the first time. We can't go through. The fourth guy, the 6-hole hitter, who's still 2 hitters away, he walked as well. They walked 4 in a row last time through this part of the order. We cannot do that again. Long look in by Vaughn. Pitch. It's a nice one. Called strike. Wow. He's asking if he went. It was right down the heart of the plate. Should have just been a called strike. He said he didn't go. I don't think he went either, but it was a strike. Perfect pitch. Perfect position. You saw it. So officially 1-0 to Landry. Scoreboard's back. The last pitch was a lot better one than that, so we're about where we should be, 1-1 on this batter. You kind of barely see the scoreboard lit up on the left side of your screen there. That one fastball outside, snap throw, close but not in time at first. Alonso takes a tumble over Noah Ruin. Still rebuilding the scoreboard. I have a 2-1 count. Yeah, says 2-1 also. Called strike 2. Need more of those, Adam. Especially to these next 3 hitters. All walked. Fouled, right side, still 2-2 to Landry. Thrown 12 strikes to these 6 at-bats who all walked. Well, this guy hasn't walked yet. Runner's going. Pitch is inside, and the throw goes through. He'll go to third. So Ruin ends up at third with no outs. He's an 88%er, remember. We had an 88%er in the second that did not score. He became a 12%er. Oh, it hit him. First hit batsman of the game. We've seen a lot of that. 5 or 6 a game between two teams, almost every game this year. I don't know why. So no outs, runners in the corners for Dyron Dixon, the DH. We don't know if he can hit or not. He walked on 4 pitches last time. I think right now if I'm Leander, tactically, strategically, I don't swing. I make Adam Vaughn prove he can throw strikes. Fouled out of play right side. The 3, 4, 5, and 6 hitters, this is the 7th at-bat for any of them. They are officially 0 for 0. They've all gotten on base for free. Fortunately, so far, only one of them has scored. That's not going to last if this keeps up. Shows bunt back to the mound. Going to come home with it, and he's got him. Nice play. Vaughn coming back to Brett's quick enough for the out. That was Noah Ruin out on the 1-2.
First baseman, number 18, Zone Taker.
Dixon on with a fielder's choice. Landry stayed, Landry went to second. So there's one out, first and second for Dylan Coopers, who also walked last time up. 3-1 pitch. So 3, 4, 5, 6 hitters have now come up. This is the 8th time. Still no hits between them. All of them have gotten on for free, I should say. A fielder's choice is for free. They didn't even make a play on you. 1-0. There's a good pitch for a called strike one. More of that, Adam. Coming into this inning, Adam had thrown 46 pitches in 2 innings, 22 strikes, 24 balls. Coaches look for a 2-to-1 strike-to-ball ratio, and that is actually behind 1. Speaking of behind, that went behind his head, 2-1. Pitch outside with a fastball, 3-1. Fastball for a called strike. Thought he was going to first, didn't he? Don't you hate when guys do that? If I'm a coach, I tell my guys, don't you ever do that or you're sitting down. Full count to Dylan Capers, excuse me. Swing and a miss, and he is down.
1-5, Eddie Spear.
Third strikeout for Adam Vaughn. 2 down for the left fielder Eddie Spear hitting in the 7 hole. He popped out to Alonzo at first base the first time up, ended the first inning with the bases loaded. Let's have him end the third with 2 runners on. That was a good pitch too. 1-0 though to Eddie Spear. He popped up on the 0-1 count in the first. Swung on, fouled, out of play right side, 1-1. Hamburgers are here pretty good too. I'm looking forward to one a little bit later. Caden Sisson, the catcher, on deck. Center fielder Jamie Williams in the hole. Now, a little bit about last night's post-game show. We'll get to that here in a second. Talk about that between innings, actually. Oh, what a nice pitch, but it gets through, and the runners will move up Don't know why that wasn't called a strike. So Landry goes to third. Dixon to second. Count is 2-1 for some reason. It was a bender that went 10-30 to 4-30. And fell right through the strike zone. 2-1. Good pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2. Need this strike. 2 runners in scoring position and a 1-1 tie. Bottom of the third, and we play 7, so it's like the bottom of the 5th in a collegiate or major league game, professional game when they play 9. It's later than we think. Swung on and fouled out a play right side. Still 2-2 to Eddie Spear. Leander's had 8 runners, and one of them has scored. We have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 runners, and one of them has scored. Two-two to Spear from Adam Vaughn. Good pitch. Chopped on the ground to Ryder. Navigates the runner going in front of him and makes the throw to Alonso for the out. So no runs across here in the bottom of the third. We're going to stay here for just a second. That was a 6-3 as I logged that in. Had a walk, a hit batsman, and a fielder's choice in their first 3 batters. Then they threw a guy out at home on the fielder's choice, had a strikeout and a ground out to Ryder at short. Tough play to make for Ryder. Runner's going right in front of him, Dyron Dixon. Had to make that play in the blind almost. Couldn't see how the ball was bouncing. Great fielding play, great throw. All right, last night, the post-game show, if you were watching, you saw the game end. We got the last out, Verver with a catch in left to end it 10-9 win. I said something like that and then said we'll be back with a post-game show and Coach Williams in a few minutes with all the stats as well, and began to start some commercials. And then they pulled the plug on me. So all of my soundboard, everything I could do to control the broadcast disappeared. I think it stayed up for a couple of minutes because of battery power on the laptop and the hotspot still sending out a signal. But there's nothing much we could do when everything was shut down. So I just went ahead and shut down the broadcast. So hopefully that doesn't happen anymore. We talked about that up there. They pulled my plug out thinking they were pulling something else, I believe. So that's what happened with the postgame last night. We anticipate a better postgame this time. Coach Williams will show up. We'll have the stats, talk about this game and whatever the outcome happens to be. Timberwolves now in the top of the 4th are at 8-9-1 against Adam Alexis. Here's Josh Bretz. That one's high and in. 1-0 to Bretz, who had an infield single back through the middle last time up, but was stranded at first. Strike one. 1-1 to Bretz. Darian Sue, the 9-hitter, is next. Then back to the top of the order with Cade Hott. Cedar Park needs to explode for some runs here. That's a good pitch, and he didn't call that a strike either. Swing and a miss. It was a good pitch, good one to cut at. Just couldn't make contact. 2-2 for Josh Bretz. Outside, full count now to Bretz. Let's make him an 88%er. If it's close, Bretz, you got to protect the plate and go for it. Hopefully it's not close. Or he zings it. Inside. Oh, wow. Again, the third time tonight. The pitch is, you can see it, it was over the inside stripe of the right-handed batter's box. That's a good 8-9 inches off the plate, and they called it a strike. Done that 3 times, but he hadn't done it every time, so it's inconsistent. Darian Sue to the plate, hitting .553 coming in. A little lower than that, the fielder's choice to end the second. Fouls it back 0-1. Cade Hott on deck, top of the order. Called strike 2. Both teams have had somebody thrown out at home in this 1-1 tie. Tap back to the mound. Big stretch and over to first in time. 2 down. They're into 0 for 2. Don't see that very often. Top of the order, Cade Hott, the third baseman into the night, hitting .451. A little less than that now, 0 for 2. A bounce out to second, and then on with an error at the second baseman, and he scored our only run that time. Need him on. This one goes to right. Right fielder barely has to move. Alex Dunbar makes the catch. Timberwolves are down 1, 2, 3. Nobody reached base in the top of the fourth. We'll be back in a minute.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
Austin Go-To Team Realty. If you're thinking about selling your home, now's the time. Contact Greg Oleski for a free market analysis of your home's value and take advantage of this seller's market. Whether you're buying or selling, Greg's your go-to agent for all your real estate needs. Contact him at 512-779-3767 or Greg O at AustinRealEstateExperts.com. That's Austin Go-To Team Realty.
Still tied now, halfway through the game. In the middle of the fourth inning, it was a 7-inning game. Lions will be coming to the plate. They will be at 8, 9, and 1 in the order. Caden Sisson, the catcher, will lead off. Singled to the left side last time up and was stranded in scoring position at second. They have stranded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in scoring position. Oh, what a nice pitch. Started at his head and came down, cutting over the strike zone. 0-1. Now they've got 5 they've stranded in scoring position. We have stranded 1, 2, 3, 4. That one misses low, 1-1. Coach is stuck with Adam Vaughn now into the fourth inning. Coming into this inning, 72 pitches, even on the strike to ball count, 36-36. That one low, 2-1. He was 37-37 till that pitch. Now one more ball than strike. 4 complete for Adam Alexis, 76 pitches, 50 strikes, 26 balls, right on that 2-to-1 strike to ball ratio. This is a ground ball between the first and second baseman into left, or right rather, for the hit. Only their second hit of the game. Both of them by Caden Sisson in the 8-hole. What's going on? 9-hitter center fielder Jamie Williams sacrificed bunt back to the pitcher's mound last time up. Taking his time now, Vaughn. From the stretch, shows bunt again, fouled. Bretz is looking for it, makes a dive. Couldn't find it quick enough. It just didn't go very high. 0-1 to Jamie Williams as Bretz eats some grass. There's almost like a minimum height that a foul ball, a bunt, whatever, Needs to go to give the catcher time to whirl around, throw the mask, find the ball, and start making a move to it. That just didn't go high enough. This one, shallow center. On comes Sue. Back goes Absek, and it falls. They quickly go to second because that runner had to hold up, but not in time. He made it okay on the force out. That's Sisson. So 2 straight hits. They had a one-hitter going until that last 2 batters. Top of the order with Andrew Buntello, second baseman. Boy, last night and tonight, just way too many base runners for Cedar Park. A lot of them free in both games. Guys are going to get hits now and then, get enough, but can't also put them on for free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys on for free tonight. Gunner came in behind the runner at second, but no throw. We'll reset and try again on the first pitch to second baseman Andrew Buntello. Gunner behind him again, but here's the pitch. Shows bunt. Foul ball. It hit his fingers on the bat, which hurt, but when the fingers are on the bat, that's the bat, and it's a foul ball.
Come on, Adam. You got it, baby.
Long time for the second pitch to Buntello. Shows bunt again, pulls the bat back. Should have gone for it, 0-2. No outs, runners at first and second. Boy, do they need an out here, and they need to not have to do a sacrifice to get it. Need to keep 2 runners out of scoring position. Got 1 now at second. That Sisson time is called. Remember Leander with a quality win last night, 7-6 over Rouse. They know how to beat good teams. The pitch lifted in the infield near second base. Gunner over underneath it, making the catch.
Number 19, Alex Dunbar.
1 down. Sisson stays at second, Williams at first. For the 2-hitter, right fielder Alex Dunbar. His 3rd trip to the plate. He struck out the first time, grounded out to Ryder the second. Rather have a strikeout here with 1 out. Although right rounder to Ryder could initiate a 6-4-3. Shows bunt. Back to the mound pretty quickly. They go to third for the force out. Smart play, well executed by Adam Vaughn and Cade Hawk. So Sisson out at third on the 1-5. Williams advances to second. Dunbar lives at first on a fielder's choice. Shortstop Noah Ruin to the plate. 3rd hitter walked and scored. Walked and was thrown out at home. Haven't figured out how to not walk this guy. First pitch, way outside for a called strike 1. Thank you. I mean, if he swung, his bat's probably not long enough to reach that ball. Would have had to really lunge over the plate to get to it. Okay, we'll take it, 0-1. That one in the dirt. Nicely blocked by Brett. 1-1. Jamie Williams at second. Alex Dunbar at first. There are 2 outs. Just need any out anywhere. And we need to start hitting. Fastball called strike 2. That one really was a strike. About a foot farther in than the last one. Long look at home. Here comes the 1-2 in the dirt, blocked by Bretts. Nobody goes anywhere. All right, here comes a 2-2 to Noah Rowan. Brett setting up outside. It is outside, a little too far. Full count. That was where the first called strike was. Full count pitch with 2 outs. Runners should be going with the pitch here. Makes it a little harder to get that third out. It's in the infield. Kind of got to go across to first. And there they go. Inside, walks him. 3 walks for their 3-hitter, Noah Ruin. Pushes Dunbar to second. Williams to third for the cleanup hitter, third baseman Garrett Landry. He is 0 for 0 as well, been on base twice for free. Once with a walk, stranded at third. Once as a hit batsman, stranded at third. Do either of those here, and they've got the lead. 1-1 on the scoreboard, 3-3 on the hit board. Fouled over our heads. 0-1 to Garrett Landry. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, blocked by Bretts. 1-1. This will be pitch number 91 for Adam Vaughn. We're just in the 4th. And it's in the dirt. They're going to throw back to third. They may have him picked off, and they do. I think the runner thought he was going to get by Bretts. He nicely backhanded it. Throws to Haught at third. Behind him, forces him to go on running home, and Haught throws him out to Bretts at home. So that goes down as a 2-5-2 for Jamie Williams. Let me get this all logged in here before we go to the break. This is one of the things I need a producer for, because I can't do that while I'm doing this. Landry will be back at the plate to start the 5th with a new strike count. All right, we'll go to a break. We'll be back in a minute.
You know the Alzer family. They've been involved in Cedar Park sports for years, just as Alzer's Barbecue has been involved in Cedar Park cuisine for years. It's one-of-a-kind, authentic Texas barbecue. Brisket, turkey, chicken, lamb, terrific sides and sauces. It's sheer succulence. That's Alzer's Barbecue, next to the Shell Station on 1431, just east of Lakeline. Open Friday through Sunday, every weekend.
Austin Go-To Team Realty. If you're thinking about selling your home, now's the time. Contact Greg Oleski for a free market analysis of your home's value and take advantage of this seller's market. Whether you're buying or selling, Greg's your go-to agent for all your real estate needs. Contact him at 512-779-3767 or Greg O at AustinRealEstateExperts.com. That's Austin Go-To Team Realty.
All right, Cedar Park at the top of the 5th now. It's really late. We'll be at 2, 3, and 4 in the order. Gunnar Absek, Ryder Hernandez, and either Julian Swift or Murray Robinson. Here's Gunnar, who broke a strikeout skid last time with an RBI single up back through the middle. 1 for 2 tonight. Ooh, nice curveball come down and catch the easy for you to say, the top of the strike zone. 0-1 to Gunnar. Chopper, high one to the third baseman. He gets it. Fires across. Did he get him in time? Yes, he did. Umpire waited to see if the first baseman, after his stretch on the ground, came up with the ball. 5-3 that Gunner almost beat out. Ryder Hernandez, the plate in the night, hitting .350. Higher than that now. 1 for 2, a strikeout and a single to the left side, but he was stranded at third. One of 1, 2, 3, 4 guys we have stranded in scoring position in this 1-1 tie. Swung on, grounded foul towards our dugout, 0-1 to Ryder. And 0-2 now. Looks like it is Murray Robinson again on deck in the DH slot, the 4-hole. Oh, swing and a miss. Chased one outside. Ryder down on 3 pitches. 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts now for Alexis. Only giving up 3 hits. The last 2 guys have 2 of those 3 hits. There's Murray Robinson. Grounded back to the pitcher last time. Called strike 1. Fast game, only 8:22. We've only got 2 at-bats left after this. Grounded, foul, right side, 0-2. Cedar Park went 1, 2, 3 in the 4th. They're a strike away from going 1, 2, 3 in the 5th. So the team has showed some really heavy offense at times this year, and after the first inning last night, subsequent innings to that haven't done a lot. That one outside, 1-2. Curveball fouled out of play to the left side. Still 1-2 to Murray. That's a ball 2-2. Leander fans didn't like that one. Here's a pitch. Did he chase it? Nobody can appeal to. There's not a umpire. Honestly, if he's honest, he can never say he swung on a left-handed hitter when he's standing behind him at first base. He can't see. So a full count to Murray. If he's standing at third, which they might do sometimes, could make that call honestly. Here's a pitch. Full count. And it's high and out. Murray's aboard. 2-out walk gives us our first base runner in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 batters. Trey Verver. Coaches coming in. I think they're going to run for Murray, get some better speed on the base. Murray's great on the little 8-yard dash to the quarterback's ankles. But it's 90 yards between him and home. I think that's 10. If it's 10, it's Kevin Muir. Throw over there. I'm going to have to put up my binoculars and see if I can see the number. Another throwback. Yeah, that's a 10, Kevin Muir. Meanwhile, back at the plate, Trey Verver. 367 hitter. 0 for 1 with a walk. Fouled out to the first baseman. That's high and in for a ball. And that was the first pitch of the batter. Of the at-bat, I should say, instead of the batter. Cold affects my speech patterns. I'm glad we don't live in Iowa or something. Another throw to first. That's their 11th, or their 12th rather. 2 outs, 1-0 the count. Somebody's yelling knock it off out there to the Cedar Park dugout. You don't get to say that. Both sides are yelling. That's baseball. That's the umpire telling him to knock it off? He needs to knock it off. They're just going to be louder now since that is not against the rules. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by Verver, 1-1. Knock it off. You got to be kidding me. 1-1 the count. Of course, we probably will get the benefit of no doubt on calls the rest of the night. Another throw over. That's 13, and they've not thrown it away yet. Statistically, they need to throw the next 2 away. Still 1-1 to Trey Verver. Runner's going, and he sends it high, hard, and deep. It could be. It might be. It is Trey Verver's 3rd homer of the season. Kevin Muir scores as well. 2 RBIs for Trey, and the Timberwolves take a 3-1 lead. Knock it off. We've had the pleasure of being able to narrate 2 of Trey's 3 home runs this year. Cedar Park up now 3-1. Coach come out and talk to his pitcher, Alexis. You know, he hasn't pitched bad. One mistake there, leaving one in the hitting zone for a good power hitter like Verver. But, if I'm coach, I think I leave him in for Leander. He's not doing bad at all. That's Cedar Park's only their 4th hit of the night. They had 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, nothing in the 1st or 4th, and this 1 in the 5th. Yeah, they're leaving him in. They might start somebody in the bullpen if he starts to unravel here. Sometimes that'll happen when you give up a lead on a big hit like that. Here's Louis Alonso, first baseman, into the night hitting .405. Walked and was stranded second, on with the fielder's choice and was stranded first, so they haven't gotten him out yet either. Boy, that's a good pitch, but ball 1. Called strike 1. Yeah, you heard our new intro, and you'll hear our outro tonight too with Jump from Van Halen behind it. That's what WGN did. Most of the years Harry Carey was calling the Cubs, and that one's ball 2, 2-1 to Alonso. And yeah, I copied his homer call. It could be, it might be, it is. I think I'll just keep using that. On the ground to third, and it eats him up. Got to be an error on Garrett Landry. Louis Alonso lives at first. The first 2 guys got out. Since then, everybody's reached base, and there's been a homer and 2 runs scored. Cannon McDonald, right fielder, 7-hitter, stepping to the plate, into the night hitting .447, but 0 for 2 tonight, a strikeout and a pop out to the second baseman. Bretz is on deck. Sue is in the hole. Runner goes. Throw down. Knocked the ball loose, and he's going to head to third. Shortstop trying to track it down to make a throw. Nothing going on. Great play by Louis Alonso. Knocks into the guy trying to receive the throw at second. Knocks it loose. Way off to the left. Kind of beyond the spot where shortstop would even stand. And he snuck on to third on the play. I believe the pitch was called a ball. There's nothing on the scoreboard for it. And I think it was a ball. I think it's 1-0 to Cannon McDonald. Brett's on deck, Sue in the hole. I believe I said that a moment ago. This one's lifted in the infield foul territory, first base side, fair territory. First baseman makes the catch and ends the inning, but Cedar Park sends 6 to the plate. There's a walk, an E5, and a homer, scoring 2 runs. And we'll be right back with more Cedar Park baseball right after this.
Here's what they believe at Toyota of Cedar Park. They believe in fostering relationships that are built on trust and integrity. They believe their team deserves to work in a supportive, competitive, family environment. They believe in respecting your time and intelligence, and that's why they offer an express purchase and express service. Lastly, they believe in sharing their passion with you. They're just south of New Hope Road on the southbound side of 183A. Find them online at toyotaofcedarpark.com. Adele Golf, top-tier makers of custom clubs, EAS model putters, wedges, single-length irons. Golf Digest just awarded their EAS putters gold medals in the blade and mallet categories. Adele Golf, groundbreaking products that shift the thinking of the golf equipment industry. Adele Golf, where you go to get better. Simplify your game. Single length, single swing, your aim, your choice. That's EDELGolf.com.
There. New pitcher for Cedar Park is Blake Burton. He comes on in relief of Adam Vaughn, the starter. Adam can't win it because when he left it was tied. Blake holds the lead. He gets the win. But let's see, Vaughn threw 91 pitches, 47 strikes, 44 balls, gave up 4 hits, a run, struck out 3, walked 5, and hit 1. All the walks and the hit batter are all in one string of hitters, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Burton's numbers: 15 innings pitched and 3 appearances. His record 2-0. No saves, giving up 18 hits, 12 runs, all earned, walked 8, struck out 7, and has hit none. ERA of 5.6. First pitch way high. Glad nobody was on. Maybe needed a few more warm-up pitches. Garrett Landry, the batter. His third at-bat. Haven't got him out yet. Walked and stranded at third. Hit batsman stranded at third. One the count now to Garrett Landry, their football quarterback. Pretty good one if I remember. In the dirt, 2-1. Caden Wheatley, their top receiver, who is an all-district player, he's on this baseball roster too, has not played tonight. This one, foul. Brett's chasing it to the screen, can't get it, it comes back in the wind. Overran it a little bit. So 2-2 to Landry. Be nice to get the leadoff guy out for a change. We've only done that once tonight. That was in the first. Outside and low, full count. Landry's seen a lot of pitches from Cedar Park tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This will be the 20th. This one he sends towards Cannon McDonald. Makes the catch. Cannon running back and kind of to his right. Over his head catch, backhand. Great, great play. I thought that was over his head. DH Dyron Dixon, we finally get the first guy out. First time in an hour and a half. Dixon walked and was stranded at second. Was on with a fielder's choice and stranded at second. Of course, the only other time we got the leadoff guy out is the only time they scored. All these other innings where they're getting the leadoff guy on, we still managed to shut them out somehow. So good news and bad news there. Ooh, what a nice pitch by Blake Burton, called strike one. Snuck one in there. Missed on that one, though. 1-1. Dylan Capers, first baseman's up next. He will bat for certain. Maybe left fielder Eddie Spear if they get somebody on. That one misses. 2-1. Outside. Wow, that was outside. Okay. Umpire's flipping a coin back there for both teams. 2-2 to Dyer and Dixon. Foul ball, out of play, right side. Some of these pitches are so far outside, the only way they could come over any part of the plate is if they were thrown from shortstop. Of course, they're not. Still 2-2 to Dixon. Again, foul ball, same area, back over towards their batting cages over our right shoulder. Still 2-2, and here's pitch number 7 to Dixon of this at-bat. Boy, we do well to get 2 outs here. Oh, look at that. Umpire went to sleep. That was a beautiful pitch. Wow. He's called 5 or 6 pitches strikes that were farther outside than that one. It couldn't be a question of height. That was perfect. Mid-thigh. And he pops this one up. Fair territory, shallow right. On comes Cannon. Does he make the catch? Yes! Another great catch by Cannon McDonald. 2 in the inning. I don't know if it made the screen. It's probably just off to the right. But he had to come on sprinting and then dove forward, pancaked on his stomach to make that catch. So 2 F9s. Cannon showing great range. It's probably 150 feet apart where he made those 2 catches. Here's Dylan Capers, a first baseman. Walked and was stranded first and struck out swinging on a full count pitch. Fast ball, catches the outside edge, 0-1. We have not had a 3-up, 3-down inning yet. I shouldn't have said that. That probably jinxed this one. Here's another. Called a ball, 1-1. When we first started in the broadcasting, umpiring not very good for 3 or 4 years. And then slowly, year by year, just got better and better until about 2 years ago. On the ground, a Haught digs it out across the diamond to Louie in time, and we get our 1-2-3 on 2 beautiful catches of fly balls in right and a 5-3. We'll be right back after this.
With ASI Protection Services, it's always safe. It's that simple. ASI Services provides commercial and residential alarm monitoring services. ASI does the install and monitoring for way less than the large security chains. They've been in business for 21 years. ASI also offers home automation services, repair services for access control, alarms, and CCTV, plus security camera installation and repair. That's ASI Protection Services. Call 512-467-2615.
Thundercloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thundercloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thundercloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
New pitcher on for Leander. Harrison Madden. Lefty, as you can see him warming up there. Madden will face 8, 9, and 1 in the order for Cedar Park. It's Josh Bretz, Darian Sue, and then top of the order with Cade Haught. Here's Bretz. Infield single, stranded at first the first time, then struck out looking at a full count pitch to start the 4th. This one a chopper at third. Has to retreat. It goes to short and threw them both. Got to call that an E6 probably. Josh put enough spin on that neither one of them could get it. Just went through the third baseman with a weird hop. Shortstop got a glove on it, but it went through, so that's got to be an E. So Josh aboard at first to lead off, and they'll run for him. Oh, I didn't see who ran across the screen. Let's see if I can get the number there. To the plate in the meantime, bottom of the order, center fielder Darian Sue. There is the 14th throw across to first tonight. They have not thrown any of them away. They're beating the odds. Sue into the night hitting .553. 0 for 2 tonight. Grounded out to the pitcher and reached on a fielder's choice. Bunt back towards the mound. He looks at second but goes to first. Sue does his job and moves Brett's runner, who I still don't know who it is yet. I didn't see the number, over to second base. 1-3 on the putout. One down, runner in scoring position at second. Top of the order, Cade Haught into the night hitting .451, but hitless tonight in 3 trips. Grounded out to second, reached on E4 but scored, and then lined out to right. A hard hit ball, but was at somebody. Shows bunt, fouled, right side. I might get a shot at the number now. Yeah, there we go. That's Mason Pedani running. Oh, 1 to Cade Haught. The lefty kicks and throws, shows bunt to the third base side. Down comes the pitcher, and he overthrows it. The run will score from third. Haught's still running around second. Here comes a throw at third. No, they hold it off. Can't be an RBI because it was an error, but Brett's runner Mason Pedani scores from second. It's 4-1. And Haught ends up at third on the play. There's only one out for Gunnar Absek. Timberwolves now up 4-1. Top of the 6th. Let me change that on the scoreboard too. There's Gunnar. Gunnar with the bunt can't get the runner over. Trying to squeeze him over. Ryder Hernandez with 2 outs. A Haught still at first. 1 run in. I still got to get that on the scoreboard for you. 4-1 our score. There we go. Ryder into the night hitting .350. 2 strikeouts and a single. He was stranded at third. So hitting .333 tonight brings the .350 down a little bit unless he gets something going here. 1-0 to Ryder, 5th hitter of the inning. This one's lifted to left center gap. On comes the center fielder. He makes the catch to end the inning. But not before the Timberwolves put 2 aboard and score a run, taking a 4-1 lead. Let's keep it here for just a minute. Well, hold on. Maybe I can't. This is why I need a producer. Yeah, we're going to go to a short break.
Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com, and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
Well, their pitcher only threw 7 pitches there in the top of the 6th to 5 batters. 2 to Hawk, 1 to Absek, 1 to Ryder, 1 to Bretz, and 1 to Darian Sue. 6 of them were strikes. There were no hits in the inning. There's an E1, there's an E6, a sacrifice bunt, and a run scored. 4-1 Timberwolves now. Let me update the scoreboard again here for you. With the inning being properly logged, it's the bottom of the 6th. So we've only got 1 at-bat left in a regulation game. They've got 2. We need 6 outs before we give up 3 runs. They are at 7, 8, 9 in the order. That's usually good for us. Eddie Spear, first man up. First pitch misses, though. Spear popped out to the first baseman and grounded out to Ryder at short. Blake Burton on the mound now through 17 pitches in his first inning of work to go 3 up, 3 down. 10 of them strikes, 7 balls. Starts off 2-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a good pitch. 2-1. Leander fans don't like that one. It was close. Here's the 2-1. Swinging, pushed it foul out of play to the right side. Count even at 22 to Eddie Spear. Caden Sisson, the catcher, is next, and the center fielder, Jamie Williams. High chopper on the first bounce is Cade Haught. And across the diamond to Louis Alonso on a 5-3, 1 down. 2 innings in a row, we've retired their leadoff hitter. Catcher Caden Sisson steps in. We need 5 outs. Thursday night here, no Friday night game here on spring break week. Next game is Tuesday night, back at home against Liberty Hill. That will be a big one. It kind of looks like Liberty Hill, Rouse, Georgetown, and Cedar Park are the top 4 teams in the district. Liberty Hill's already got a win over us. We've only lost 3 of 20 games, and one of those was to Liberty Hill in tournament play by 1 run. I didn't see the game. A lot of people said we should have won it. 1-0 to Caden Sisson. We'll have a chance to face them as that one goes foul left side. Chasing it is Verver. Underneath it, makes the catch about 5 feet into. Nine-hole hitter, center fielder Jamie Williams. Sacrifice bunt first time, singled into center the next time, but was stranded. This one, center fielder Sue calls off Gunner and makes the catch. 2 3 up, 3 down innings in a row for the Cedar Park Timberwolves. Let's listen to the sounds of the ballpark. We'll be back in a second.
Now left field number 11, Caden Wheatley.
Hunter Hewitt to the plate for the Timberwolves. New left fielder for the Lions. Right behind his quarterback at third is Caden Wheatley, their number 1 receiver. He's the guy that caught the only touchdown against us in football this year. By the Lions, anyway. And I want to mention his name because his sister, Aubrey, is my granddaughter Harper's best friend. So, there. Got that out there. Hunter Hewitt in. There's a called strike. Batting for Maury Robinson and Julian Swift. Oh, and 1 to Hunter. That one misses 1-1. Cedar Park has got the leadoff guy on in the second, in the third, and last inning the sixth, the only times they've gotten him on. 2 of those 3 times they scored runs in those innings. That one misses. Leander fans don't like it. 2-1. I was looking down, so I didn't see it. Now I'm starting to get hungry. I'll figure out what I'm going to eat tonight. Low, 3-1 to Hunter. We'll have a post-game show tonight. An extended break to compile the stats. Swing and a miss, full count for Hunter after the game ends. And then we'll come back with the stats and wait for Coach Williams to appear. Full count pitch to Hunter Hewitt. Swing and a miss, and he's down. 1 away for Trey Verver. All he did last time up was hit a 2-run homer. RBI for Gunnar Abzek tonight and 2 for Verver. The 4th run was not an RBI situation. One hopper, the second baseman, backhands it over to first in time to get Verver on the 4-3, 2 down. Good play by the second baseman, Andrew Buntillo. Here's Louis Alonso, first baseman into the night, hitting .405. Hitless in 3 trips, on with an E5, stranded at third, on with a fielder's choice, stranded first, on with a walk, stranded second. So he's been stranded at all 3 bases. Let's get him in. Put him on and get him in. Touched every base but home tonight. Fastball outside, 1-0. McDonald, Bretz, and Sue on deck if Alonso keeps it going, but there are 2 outs with nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Trying to get another insurance run. Led 3-1 going into the last at-bat in the 6th. Got a little bit of extended insurance there to make it 4-1. Be nice to get another one. Outside with the fastball, 2-1. Fastball on the outside edge, 2-2. And, wow, that's a better pitch than the last one was. The Leander people, they've got a reason to gripe. If the last one was a strike, this one was better. They're at the same height, and this one was closer to the plate than that one by 3 or 4 inches. Okay, full count pitch to Louis with 2 outs. Foul back to the screen. He stays alive. Fourteenth pitch of the inning coming up for Harrison Madden. Threw only 7 in his first inning. Here it is. Again fouled. This one out of play over their batting cages on the right side. Still a full count to Louis Alonso. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Madden off the mound. Resets. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Alonso is down. A 1-2-3 inning for Leander on Cedar Park. Last chance for the Lions coming up right after this.
Here's Here's what they believe at Toyota of Cedar Park. They believe in fostering relationships that are built on trust and integrity. They believe their team deserves to work in a supportive, competitive, family environment. They believe in respecting your time and intelligence, and that's why they offer an express purchase and express service. Lastly, they believe in sharing their passion with you. They're just south of New Hope Road on the southbound side of 183A. Find them online at toyotaofcedarpark.com.
Thunder Cloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thunder Cloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thunder Cloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
You're watching Cedar Park Baseball on the Vype Live Network. Brad Cohn, the V of the T here, bringing you all the action as the Leander Lions are facing their last chance here in the bottom of the seventh, trailing Cedar Park 4-1. It's been a tough game. Leander's a good program, good team. Big win last night over one of the top teams in the area, Rouse, who was 12-2 going into that game. 7-6 win by the Lions. So they trail the T-Wolves here 4-1, and they're at the top of the order with second baseman Andrew Bernillo leading off, and scheduled as right fielder Alex Dunbar, and then shortstop Noah Ruin. First pitch is a called strike. Bernillo 0 for 3 tonight. He's a leadoff hitter, so he's got to be good, but 0 for 3 tonight. Struck out, popped out to Gunner at second, and popped out to Cannon McDonald in right. That one misses 1-1. Got to get 3 outs before we give up 3 runs. So they can't trade it out for a run. That one's high, 2-1. This one at Ryder Hernandez. Backhand stab for the out, 1 down. Pinch hitter here is number 15, Major Maiden, M-A-Y-D-O-N. Hitting for Alex Dunbar. One out, nobody on for Maiden, is a left-handed hitter. The guy he is hitting for, right fielder Dunbar, was also a left-handed hitter in the 2 spot. Last one stays outside, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Cedar Park just needs 2 outs for another win. Trying to go 2-0 in district. Fastball on the outside edge, called strike 1. Fans from both teams have a reason to gripe about the ball and strike calls tonight. Swing and a miss. That was a good pitch. 1-2 to Major Maiden. 1-2 from Blake Burton, right down the tube for a ball right down the middle of the plate for ball 2. And it was not low, just over the kneecaps. Here comes a 2-2. This one's driven to right. Cannon McDonald takes a couple steps back and makes a more routine catch than those we've seen from him tonight. Busy out there. An L9 after an L6. 2 outs, nobody on, 1 out to go for Cedar Park. Shortstop Noah Ruin walked and scored their only run in the first. Walkton was thrown out at home in the third. Walkton was stranded at first. In the third, we've not gotten him out. He's hitless in 3 trips, but 0 for 0 with 3 frapping walks. 1-0. 2-0. He's been calling that a strike most of the night, but I don't know. Guy who walks 3 times, I guess he gives him the benefit of the doubt rather than the pitcher. Here comes the 2-0. Swung on foul. Will it stay playable? Louis Alonso chases it. Makes the catch, and Cedar Park wins 4-1. Louis Alonso gloves it in foul territory. 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the 7th for Leander. Now we're going to go to an extended break. When we come back, I hope to have the stats, the offensive stats compiled for you, and we'll be waiting for Coach Williams. Cedar Park Baseball on the Vype Live Network.
Thunder Cloud Subs is a neighborhood sub shop with a rich tradition of good-natured people serving fresh, fast, and healthy food in a quirky and fun atmosphere. Founded in Austin in 1975, Thunder Cloud has the simple philosophy of selling a great sub at a reasonable price with superb ingredients. Scratch-baked bread, meats, cheeses, and produce sliced fresh every day. All these ingredients come together to create the one and only Thunder Cloud Sub at 4 Points and at 700 East Whitestone in Cedar Park.
You know the Alzer family. They've been involved in Cedar Park sports for years, just as Alzer's Barbecue has been involved in Cedar Park cuisine for years. It's one-of-a-kind, authentic Texas barbecue. Brisket, turkey, chicken, lamb, terrific sides and sauces. It's sheer succulence. That's Alzer's Barbecue, next to the Shell Station on 1431, just east of Lakeline. Open Friday through Sunday, every weekend.
With ASI Protection Services, it's always safe. It's that simple. ASI Services provides commercial and residential alarm monitoring services. ASI does the install and monitoring for way less than the large security chains. They've been in business for 21 years. ASI also offers home automation services, repair services for access control, alarms, and CCTV, plus security camera installation and repair. That's ASI Protection Services. Call 512-467-2615.
Austin Go-To Team Realty. If you're thinking about selling your home, now's the time. Contact Greg Oleski for a free market analysis of your home's value and take advantage of this seller's market. Whether you're buying or selling, Greg's your go-to agent for all your real estate needs. Contact him at 512-779-3767 or Greg O at AustinRealEstateExperts.com. That's Austin Go-To Team Realty.
Here's what they believe at Toyota of Cedar Park. They believe in fostering relationships that are built on trust and integrity. They believe their team deserves to work in a supportive, competitive, family environment. They believe in respecting your time and intelligence, and that's why they offer an express purchase and express service. Lastly, they believe in sharing their passion with you. They're just south of New Hope Road on the southbound side of 183A. Find them online at toyotaofcedarpark.com.
The University Interscholastic League would like to thank its corporate sponsors. Without the generous support of these sponsors, many UIL activities would not be possible. The UIL gives special thanks to Balfour, Baylor Scott & White, Dairy Max, Dairy Queen, Ford, Box Sports Southwest, Gatorade, Hellas Construction, Max Preps, the NFHS Network, Nike, Register My Athlete, Spalding, and Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. These generous corporate sponsors support the UIL in all its activities, music, academics, and athletics. The UIL appreciates these sponsors and their participation in all that the UIL does in Texas extracurricular activities. On behalf of the UIL and its corporate sponsors, thank you for supporting UIL activities in your community and enjoy the game.
All right, back with the post-game show here. I got the offensive stats and coaches coming up, and you grab the mic off of that pile right there, Coach. I've got Kate Haught 0 for 4 with a run scored. Absek 1 for 4 and an RBI. Hernandez 1 for 4. Swift 0 for 1. Murray Robinson 0 for 1 with a walk and his runner scored a run. Hunter Hewitt 0 for 1. Trey Verver 1 for 3. A home run, a walk, scored a run, and had 2 RBIs. Louis Alonso 0 for 3 but a walk. Cannon McDonald 0 for 3. Josh Bress 1 for 3, scored a run. Darian Sue, or his runner scored a run. Darian Sue 0 for 2 and a sacrifice bunt. And Coach Blake Burton came on and mowed him down. Oh, let me get your. I didn't get your volume up. Okay, there you go. Blake Burton, man, faced 9 batters without a ball out.
That's exactly right, man. He did a phenomenal job, man. Super job. We have some arms inside there that we feel can get in there and compete. And Adam came to us and said, hey, I felt like that my mechanics were kind of getting off a little bit, so we went with Blake, and he's ready to go. He's ready for an opportunity and did a phenomenal job.
And Cedar Park, they did what you've got them doing. They just stay in there. Odds seem to be stacked against them and putting a lot of free guys on.
Yeah. We create a lot of mess for ourselves, Brad.
Still clean it up.
Yeah,
nice.
Well, as we get deeper into this thing, there's some things we gotta. We can't do that all the time. We can't do that all the time. So, but we've talked about it, and our guys are working on it. It's not from lack of effort on their part, but we just got to continue to get better at that.
A lot of clutch hits, clutch base running performance, and Leander's a solid beat Rouse last night.
Yeah. Coach Grissom does a phenomenal job with his guys, and I knew it was going to be a competitive game. I knew that they would come here and be ready to play, and he's always preparing them, and I'm very impressed with him also.
All right, so next it's Liberty Hill faces us Tuesday night at home.
Next game Liberty Hill at home. Don't know how them, and I think them and maybe Rouse were playing tonight, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And it could be a 2-0 versus a 1-1, or a 2-0 versus 2-0. And good situation for Tuesday night as well.
All right. Well, congratulations, Coach.
Hey, thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming aboard. Thank you. Coach Lanny Williams here on the post-game show. I'll give you a couple more numbers pitching before we get out of here. We mentioned that Blake Burton came on and just mowed him down. Here were the outs for Burton. Let me clear something here. There we go. Okay. Starting with the 5th inning when he appeared, a fly out to right, another fly out to right. Those are those 2 great catches by Cannon McDonald. Oh, I was going to mention those to Coach as well. And then a ground out to third. That was that inning. In the 6th, ground out to third, a foul out to the left fielder, and a fly out to center. And in the 7th, a line out to short, a line out to right, and a foul out to first. That was it. No hits, no runs, no errors, no free base runners, no base runners at all. Blake Burton really put the fire out, because prior to those last 3 innings, in the previous 4, Leander 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 base runners in the previous 4 innings, none over the last 3. So those are some pretty good numbers. He only pitched, let me see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. He only pitched 38 pitches in those 3 innings, which is pretty darn good. So I think everybody pretty happy with how this one has turned out. Timberwolves take Game 2 of the district campaign on the road tonight over a good Leander Lions club. 4-1 the final. Cedar Park goes to 16-3 on the year. Starting off 2-0 in District 25 5A play, Leander goes to 8-9 and 1-1. This is the Timberwolf baseball program's 386th win all time and the 157th win on a live K-Macker Vype broadcast. They're now 157-96 in games we have broadcast since 2008. If the team keeps winning at this rate, early in the playoffs, we could see the program's 400th baseball win all time. And in just a couple of weeks' time, they could be notching the program's 8th 20-win season. The record to watch for wins in a season is 27. And that, believe it or not, was achieved in our very first broadcast season, 2008. Next up, as we mentioned with Coach, a huge one next Tuesday night when Liberty Hill comes to town. Timberwolves looking for a little payback there as well. Lost to them in tournament play by a run. Special thanks to the whole Vype staff, Operations Director Merle Bertrand, to our QA for this game, Josh Cargile, our Technical Support Officer, Suna Venkat, who does so much work behind the scenes for everybody at Vype. So this is Brad Cohn signing off for the Vype Network for tonight. We'll see you Tuesday night from J. Sevier Field.
This has been the Vype Live Network's presentation of Cedar Park Timberwolves Baseball. Sponsored by Toyota of Cedar Park, Adele Golf, Thundercloud Subs, Austin Go-To Team Realty, Alzer's Barbecue, ASI Protection Services, and Academy Sports and Outdoors. Join us again for the next live worldwide broadcast of Cedar Park Timberwolves Baseball.